Hi guys, welcome back to Angry Gaming. So today, I'll just be doing a quick tutorial video on setting up your webcam with OBS, as well as the settings that I use to get the best quality out of that webcam. Alright, so step one, if you have a Logitech webcam, is going to be to go to Logitech's website and download their software, which is called Logitech G Hub. You can download that for Windows or your Mac here. Once you have that Logitech software downloaded, it's going to look like this. Personally, I have the Logitech C922 webcam, so I'll go ahead and click on that. Once you go in here, on the left side, you'll have your camera settings. You'll have camera and video. So to add a new mode, you'll just click here and add new camera mode, which will pop up here then. Once you have that, you can set your zoom, focus, and exposure to whatever you'd prefer. These are my personal settings. You can also prioritize frame rate or exposure. I prioritize frame rate. You can also go over to your video settings, and you're going to do the same thing here. You're going to do add new filter, which will come up as new video mode. And once you have that, you can set your brightness, your contrast, your sharpness, your white balance, your saturation, and anti-flicker mode. These are my personal settings again, but you can play around with those and see what you prefer. After you have everything set there, you can go ahead and go over to OBS. Once you have OBS open, you're going to go ahead and click down here, and you're going to add a video capture device. I already have mine in here, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Alright, so personally I use XSplit Webcam software, so that's why you're seeing that here. Otherwise, you'll see your webcam pop up here, like the C922 ProStream. So what you'll do next is you're going to want to go down to resolution and FPS type, and you're going to want to set that on custom. After you have that on custom, you'll go down to your resolution here, and you'll set that for the 1080p. You'll also go to your FPS, and you can set that for highest or for 60. FPS is extremely important because you don't want any ghosting on the image, or you don't want anything to look choppy, and some webcams might preset that for like 25 or 30, and it's not going to look the best. The other thing that I like to do is I will change my color space into 709 instead of default, and I'll also change the color range from default to full. I just think it gives it a more vibrant look on the camera. At least with the C922, it looks a little bit better. So that's really all the settings that I have here. Another quick tip is with the G Hub software. If you do not download the G Hub software and do not set your camera settings in here, then every single time you go into OBS, your camera is going to zoom out. It's not going to be zoomed in how you want it. It's not going to be positioned how you want it. The color and the white balance and everything else is not going to be set to how you want it. I figured that out the hard way. I did about a week or two of streaming where every single time I went in to stream, my camera was reset to default, and I had to reset that. And that got extremely annoying. So I would recommend, if you have a Logitech webcam, doing a quick download, get this G Hub software, set up your camera settings, then go into OBS, and everything will be dragged over into OBS automatically, and your settings will be saved there. No more hassle. Another extremely important topic when we're talking about streaming and webcams is going to be your lighting. So this doesn't have to be something you go out and spend a lot of money on. You know, I'll see a lot of people that recommend Elgato key lights and everything else that are $130 a piece. It's a lot more simple than that. You can go on Amazon, which is what I did, and I got 2 ring lights that were about $30 to $35 each, and I just positioned those in front of me, right behind my monitor, and they're shining from different angles. The other thing I did was I went out and got a RGB floodlight, and you can see that in the background. It's the red light that shines into my living room. So that's just to layer the lighting so that you can differentiate me in the background and that we're not all phasing together into one dark image. Before I got that floodlight, that's exactly what was going on, is I didn't have any lighting in the background, and it was just this pitch blackness around me, and it was just my face that was lit up, and it really looked awkward, and I really felt like it was hindering my stream from looking professional. But all I had to do was go out, went to a hardware store and spent $30 and got a floodlight. That floodlight works exceptionally well. As you can see, it lights up the background, you know, extremely well. So all in all, that's, you know, $90 for lighting to light your entire stream. So again, you don't have to break the bank on that. I'd recommend just going on Amazon, probably buy everything on there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope these tips help you set up your own stream or make your current stream look that much better. If you have any other questions, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I'll answer those as quick as possible.